Aloha everyone, this is Mr. Mitchell with your 5.2 journal. This is Solving Systems of Linear Equations by Substitution, page 139 it looks like. So let's get a rumble in here. First off, these terms, I got nothing written here because they're actually in 5.1. Okay, so you can just go to your 5.1 journal, just look at these names here. Systems of linear equations, solutions of a system of linear equations. Come up here. You've got the exact same two terms right here. So you should know those by now. If not, write them down, copy them down again, and get to know them. Okay, core concept, this is what we're doing. Solve one of the equations for one of the variables. That can be x, y, or whatever, c, d, k, whatever they're using. Doesn't matter which one. One of them has to say x equals, y equals x equals y. That's solved for one of the variables. A lot of times that's done for you. Substitute the expression from step 1 into the other equation. Solve for the other variable, substitute from step 2 into one of the original equations and solve. So these are from your book, 242, 343, that doesn't look right. Yep, partners, that's wrong, that's 243. Write that all in the same pen. Geez. Okay, also there will be videos in there. You've got those little play buttons on those. You can watch them if you want to. If mine doesn't help, they also have those in Spanish. So we've got two equations right here. So this is number 3, MP is monitoring progress. X equals 6y minus 7. It's solved for x. Okay, so that means I'm going to take out this x right here. Okay, and that's what I got for these parentheses. If you notice, it's 4 times x. I got 4 times the parentheses. So I'm going to take that out. I'm going to put in my 6y minus 7. That's the substitution. That's doing step 2. Step 1 was already done in this one. So step 1 was done there already. This was my step 2. Okay, I did my distribution. I got this line. Simplified my like terms. That was these two. Okay, got 25y. And then I solved it, did my algebra, I got y equals 1. Okay, now I didn't do a good job of writing this out. I can substitute this into either equation. So I like this x equals, so I didn't write it out here. I could have done, this is x equals 6y minus 7 right there. I took out the y, I put in 1. Simplify, negative 1. X is negative 1, y is 1. Now just be careful, even though I got the y first, that was the second number because x is always first, y is second. This is my answer check right here. Again, I didn't do a nice job of writing out these problems when I wrote this. This is x equals 6y minus 7. Just putting it in there. This is 4x plus y equals negative 3. Just substituting my numbers in. Negative 1 for x, 1 for y. Checks out. Negative 1 for x, 1 for y. It checks out. I hope my little yellow lines are showing up there. I forget if they do or not. Okay, so I got down here negative 3 equals 3. It checks out. Both of them work. It's a solution. That's my answer right there. Okay. Same thing over here. for number 2 from page 243. Except if you notice this one up here, neither of these are solved for y. So I could have done this to either equation. I could have done my plus y to this one. I didn't. Oh well. So I did plus y. 3x equals y plus 1, so I got my y. I like the y better because it didn't have a 3 with it. Minus 1 to each side. 3x minus y equals y. 3x minus 1 equals y. It doesn't bother me that the y is on the right or the left. It's 3x minus y equals 1. So again, I'm going to substitute it in. I bring in this equation down. I've got 2x minus y. I got to put something in there. So again, we got that y. That's this right here. Is going in there. That's why we've got this little arrow going over here, down here. So that's going to be 3x minus 1. I got to distribute the negative in. That's why I end up with minus 3x plus 1. Simplify like terms, minus x. Solve it. Negative x equals negative 6. X equals 6. Okay. I plug it into one of my equations. I'm coming up here to do that. So that's my 2x minus y no, that's not what I'm doing. Shoot. That's not what was happening. Here's my next step right here. So this is my 3x minus y equals 1. I took out the x, I put in 6. 3 times 6 is 18. Again, minus 18, I have negative y equals negative 17. Divide by negative 1, y equals 17. Put these into my point. Right there. This is me just checking the answers over here. This is the original 2x minus y equals negative 5. That equation right there. This is the 3x minus y equals 1. Making sure they checked out and answering the question. So I'm going to take this and put it in here. We're solving our system of linear equations by substitution. I'm going to take that out and do that. So I've got 2x plus 2. I'm going to put something in there, and instead of y, 5 plus x, and then the equals 10. Now I just solve this. Distribute 2x plus 10 plus 2x equals 10. Simplify. 4x plus 10 equals 10. Minus 10 minus 10. 4x equals 0. I divide. X equals 0. Okay? That's perfectly fine. I'm going to plug this into one of these equations. Hey, that bottom one looks easier. I'm going to use that one. Y equals 5 plus x. Well, we just said x was 0. I got to do this bigger, I'm sorry. I'm writing small so it fits, but I can make it look bigger. So that should be 5 plus equals 5 plus 0. So y equals 5. That gives me 0, 5 for my solution. I can come up here. There's my answer. That checks out. You should check your solution too. Again, so they're doing that. That's 2 times 0 plus 2 times 5 equals 10. 0 plus 10 equals 10. 10 equals 10. That checks out. On this bottom one down here, what y is what, 5? Yeah. 5 equals 5 plus 0. 5 equals 5. It checks out. Again, I got my substitution set up here. Take out the x, put in 3y plus 5, distribute 6y plus 10 plus y equals 3. Like terms, just do your algebra. Y equals -1. Okay? Again, I can plug it into either equation. It's going to work with either one. Choose whichever looks easier to you. The bottom one looks easier. I'm going to use the x plus 3y equals 5. So that's going to be x plus 3 times -1 equals 5. X minus 3 equals 5, because 3 times 1, that's a -1, so minus 3. X equals 8. So I have 8 -1. I don't have that answer up here. What did I do wrong? Eight -1. I gotta pause this and figure this out. I see it. I copied the problem down poorly. Equals plus. This should be an equals. This should be a plus. This should be an equals. Whoops. But this was a negative. This should be a plus. And then I don't need these. X equals 2. So now I have 2 -1. Do I have that for an answer up here? There I do. Okay. Live mistakes. You gotta love them. Over on this page, you know what? I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to have to do these in a second video. So we'll catch you later. Have a good day.